Alright guys, this is Derek. This is my statement on opiate withdrawal. Opiate withdrawals. Alright, opiates bind to receptors called opioid receptors, most commonly MU. They bind to them, they cause chemical release. After a while your body builds a tolerance to it, then your natural opiates cannot bind to these receptors, so you're dependent on this drug. So I just want to give a couple of advice how to minimize withdrawals from opiates. Alright, first, withdrawals of opiates would be like cold sweats, restless legs, insomnia, diarrhea, cramps, depression, suicide thoughts if it's that bad, just a lot of pain at once, aches, muscles, spasms, tremors, um, coughing, sneezing, crying your ass off, laughing, getting all your emotions back. But there's little tips for it. First, when you're coming off opiates, taper yourself down to a low dose. Don't just jump off. It'll make it a lot easier and doubtful. No matter what, there's no way around it. Your body's going to have to rebuild all these receptors, repair it. It's just depending how much tolerance your body has built, so that's why they tell you to taper. Suboxone's taper, methadone taper. Heroin, instead of doing 10 bags, do 5, do 3. Get it down where you're at, like maybe 1 or 2, and then go cold turkey. Don't just jump, because you're jumping into hell. I don't know from experience, opiate withdrawals normally last anywhere from 5 to 7 days, including Suboxone. Suboxone just have a longer half-life, so it takes 2 days before it releases, but most physical symptoms are over within 12 days, so there you go, 5 to 7 days. So there you go, day 10 will be 7 days after the opiate left your receptor. So it's not that longer than normal opiates, just takes a little longer for the feelings to kick in. These are some little tricks I found out that work. Benadryl calms down the anxiety. Benadryl works great. Mucinex with DX. DX cough medicine syrup is somewhat of an opiate, so it will relieve the symptoms. Stomach cramps, take ammonium AD. Lopromite is an opiate, just will not break the blood-brain barrier, but it will relieve the restless legs, stomach cramps. Valerian root's a natural sedative, and melatonin. The key is get the most sleep you can. Sedate yourself. Stay away from benzos and stuff, but get sleep. More sleep you get, less bad you feel. Less bad, because your receptors heal when you sleep, so try to sleep. Even if it's 2 hours here and you lay in bed for 8 hours, at least have 8 hours of resting, not tossing and turning. Try to make it easier. Smoking pot works great for sleeping. You just get sometimes just don't do too much. The anxiety will make you paranoid. Will get you paranoid, but that's probably one of the best medicines you can use for opiate withdrawal, because in my experience, cold turkey, heroin, I didn't have no research of over-counter medicines and everything. The only thing I did was smoke pot, and it relieved it. I was not sick. I was be able to eat, but I couldn't sit still. That was bad. Restless legs. And full-blown heroin withdrawal will last about 2 weeks. Physical symptoms and 90 days for normal symptoms. Most withdrawals over 90 days. Physical symptoms 2 weeks. After 2 weeks you should be clear. The reason it takes 90 days because these opiate receptors take 12 weeks to reheal themselves from all your damage. So that will be good. Like I tell you, this works. Benadryl, melatonin, valerian root, milk thistle, helps with the liver. Ammonium AD, take about 10 to 12 milligrams of them. They are 2 milligram pills. It's a lopromite, so you'll be good. Itagonate, that releases anti-opiates in your body, and red grape juice will, but don't be on opiates because it might increase your effects. Pot will help with everything. If you get past the paranoid part, you'll feel mellow. So your whole goal is to mellow you out. try to get out of the panic, and just tell yourself it will pass. I've been through it hundreds of times. I'm still here. Sucks. Suboxone withdrawal was probably the easiest, but now I'm back on them, so can't be that easy. But there's always worse stuff, sticking needles and stuff. But one day at a time. Go meetings, build a good support group, talk to people, don't isolate yourself. Exercise is the key to successful withdrawal. Get the fuck out of bed and walk. Put on a headphone, because you get your mind off it. Go to work too. I went to work every time. Never called out once for it. I just know it. When you work and you don't think about it, and then you don't feel bad. You might be sweating because you're working, but you're not sitting there, oh, I'm dying. The worst place is laying in bed thinking sorry for yourself. So get activated. Go meetings. Do stuff. It will pass in 2 weeks. No matter what drug you're taking, besides methadone, 90-hour half-life. You're talking over 3 days it's bound to your receptors, so you might have to wait a week before you feel them withdrawals, but they should pass too. That's it. Just stay positive if you're gonna do it. Remember, Viagra root, they saw it over counter, GMC, melatonin, same thing. They will really help you. Even take them in the daytime. They said they're for sleeping. You're going through withdrawal, so you're going to be tired anyway. So why not make yourself feel stated, so you're not panicked, you're going crazy, and you just maybe have them cold sweats and stuff. Makes it a lot easier. But sleep is the key. Sleep will make you feel 100% better. I do a lot of research on YouTube and Wikipedia about this. A lot of people just have it, you're dying. No, it's your body repairing itself. You fucked yourself up. Remember, you didn't become active one day, so easy does it, like they say. They got great mottos at meetings, and they help. But the severity, if you're on high doses, you're going to be on hell. If you're on low doses, it's going to feel like a little flu, and will be over within the 5-day period. But remember, higher the dose, longer the time you've been doing, the higher the tolerance. And remember, if you gotta take 10 bags of heroin to feel normal, your fucking tolerance is through the roof. 10 bags is about 1,000 some milligrams of morphine binding power or something. It's like 1 gram of like 80% dope. I'm from like the Philadelphia area, so it's potent. I haven't done that in 7 years, but these Oxycontins are horrible too. Just stay positive, get your life back together. Withdrawals will pass. Wish you guys all luck.